Hello, and thank you for joining. Philip Norton here from Norton Trading as we take a look back at some of the trades over the last couple of days. In the last 2 days, I put out a handful of videos from Micron, Kohl's, KSS, Corning, GLW, and Tandem Diabetes, TNDM. We actually put out a video earlier today on Micron, looking at how it broke out of its downward trend channel. And so that video, if you have not watched it, go ahead and click here in the upper left, and you can go ahead and watch the video specifically on Micron. Here in this video, we're actually going to take a look at the other three trade calls: KSS, Kohl's, GLW, and TNDM. Starting with KSS, we actually took a look at this yesterday, and we looked as it had dropped back down to this long-term trend line. And really the call from that was that even though we'd had 3 days in the red really over the past 3 days, that it actually did have a nice bounce off that trend line, and I expected it to be green today and actually move back up into the 80s. So we got lucky this morning with an early morning dip. It actually opened right down on that trend line, giving us a perfect buying opportunity. So I bought some short-term 80 calls this morning, already up almost 60% on those from this morning, but of course didn't sell, looking actually to be a little greedy with those as we move back up, hoping we can get at least a retest of 82, somewhere above 80 in the next coming days. So looks like that trade's still on track, exactly what we're looking for. The next stock to take a look at is Corning, or ticker GLW. On this stock, we actually looked at this as having this giant cup and handle, as you may recall. I always say it was like almost like a soup bowl instead of a cup and handle in that. And so really what we're looking for is this break of 34. So we got to the other side of the handle up here at 34, and we're looking for that breakout in the cup and handle. Fortunately, today we got a little bit of a pullback. Really from the open, we actually opened down a little bit today and never even got close to that breakout of 34. So no purchases today. But of course, we will keep watching that. It's still above that 9 SMA. And really, hopefully, stock will then break 34 here in the next couple of days, and we can really get that breakout and the run as we were looking for yesterday. So holding tight here on GLW. And the last, of course, is the pride and joy, my happy one here, TNDM. Anyone else in this stock or watching this stock probably also having another wonderful day, and the stock has been producing a lot of it. Put out a video 2 days ago here on TNDM, one of a few that I've made here after this little bit of a pullback, saying that it actually was still kind of a bullish look. We still had a higher high and a higher low. So while we had a red candle 2 days ago, we actually still pretty bullish in that, and I actually expected that to continue. Not only continue, but as we approach 44, which is a huge gap here, we actually have this nice almost $9 gap from 44 to 53. And we actually not only were able to finally break up into that gap today, we broke into it, we closed just above 44. So a great day today. You can see we're up over 7.5%, so quite a bit of money made today. Still holding calls. I've had calls here really since this consolidation down here in the 30s, making some good money more on that today, and I'm looking for that gap fill now. So we'd love to see it break. The high of the day was 44.58, so we'd love to see that break tomorrow above that, really at least getting up into that 45 range, and then of course close over 44, kind of give us some confirmation that we're in the gap. And then once we're in it, that 44 bottom of the gap will act as support and really be able to help kind of push us up as we try to retest the top of the gap. That's what we're looking for now over the next couple of days, and we're just going to be watching for that gap fill.